All right, good morning to everybody on this Sunday morning, and I'm going to do a Houstordu video. Let's get into it. And this will be a video of all my little Houstordu records. First one is the 7-inch Makes No Sense at All, and Love Is All Around. And the Love Is All Around song on this is the theme from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Okay, this one is a new music press release, and the reason why I got it is because it's got HUSKER on it, and they are singing Ticket to Ride. And the other bands on this are Tom Waits and Jesus and the Mary Chain on this new Music Express. Little hype record, I guess. Alright, this one is Houstordu live on the Joan Rivers Show, 1987. This one has Could You Be the One and She's a Woman. That's what it looks like. And it's kind of a lousy little recording. And it doesn't have the interview, just the songs and Joan Rivers saying in his Houstordu. Okay, this one is a tribute to Houstordu. It's 7-inch, and I don't know any of the bands on this, but the girl who lives on Heaven Hill, Obnoxious, Dead Set on Destruction, Terms of Psychic Warfare, I don't know what you're talking about, and Green Eyes are all redone on this tribute 7-inch. And does this sound good? Yeah, it sounds good because they're Houstordu songs. Yeah, that's it. Sounds good because they're Houstordu songs. All right. We're going to save the best for last, which I think is the best. Okay. Here is the Warehouse Interview by Houstordu. And something tells me this had to do with Spin Magazine or something. Anyway, it's an interview with the band. It's a double LP. And the songs on this are Could You Be the One, You're a Soldier, Ice Cold Ice, Back from Somewhere, Bed of Nails, Too Much Spice, Every Time, Standing in the Rain, She's a Woman, No Reservation, Up in the Air, You Can Live at Home. And I guess the reason why you'd want to get this is to hear the interview and for the song Every Time, which I think this is one of the official places that it appeared on vinyl on this Houstordu interview record. All right, this is a maxi single. This one's got Sorry Somehow, All This I've Done For You, Flexible Flyer, Celebrated Summer, and Fatty. And side B of this is live, the Flexible Flyer, Celebrated Summer, and Fatty. That's live. Actually, I don't think Fatty's live. Sorry Somehow and All This I've Done For You are straight from the album. And that album is Candy Apple Grey. This thing's worth getting. It truly is. This is a good one. All right, Houstordu Tribute. Number 2. The Twin Cities replays Zen Arcade. All the bands on here I've never heard of before, but they do the entire Zen Arcade album. It's very noisy. It's a little creative in parts. Other parts are kind of dull, but if you're a Houstordu fan, you got to have it. All right, Houstordu, flip your wig. Everybody says that this baby is the ultimate. I think half of it is good, really good. The other half is so-so. Probably get yelled at for saying that. What a strange thing to be upset with somebody for. Anyway, the songs that I think are the best are Divide and Conquer, the Find Me song, Flexible Flyer, maybe Private Plane, and some of the noisier ones on this. But yeah, this isn't, maybe it's the album cover that's a put off. Anyway, this isn't the big, mean monster that everybody says it is. Not in my eyes. But this one, Metal Circus, is a big, mean monster that everybody says it is. And this is a 6-song EP on Hypersonic Sound. And you'll just have to hear this thing to believe it. Wow, what a great stompy punk rock, every song is catchy record. All right. Here is Warehouse Songs and Stories. Here's a little flyer from when they played 2 nights at the Variety Arts Center. And here's a couple of pictures, well, 3 pictures from when I went and seen them on the Warehouse tour in Las Vegas. And this is a double LP. Little picture lyric. I don't know, are these, I guess these are inner sleeves. I guess that's what they're called. I don't think there's anything else in here to show. Sometimes I tuck stuff inside the LPs that is pertaining. Anyway, this one is another half and half, kind of barely. It has Could You Be the One on it. Ice Cold Ice, that's a great one. Standing in the Rain, that's a great one. These Important Years, that's good. Bed of Nails, that's a great one. You Can Live at Home Now. That one's pretty good. Anyway, this is a pretty good Huskerdoo record. The Warehouse Songs and Stories. All right. Candy Apple Gray. I enjoy this one more than Flip Your Wig. I have no reason to. I just do. Wow, this needs to be fixed. Anyway, I think this Candy Apple Gray is full of great songs. Like Don't Want to Know If You're Lonely, Crystal, I Don't Know For Sure, Sorry Somehow, Dead Set on Destruction, Eiffel Tower High, No Promise I Made, All This I've Done For You. Almost every song on this thing is wonderful. And here's a couple of pictures from when I went and seen Huskerdoo on the Candy Apple Gray tour in Portland, Oregon. That was so long ago. Okay, here we go. This is Huskerdoo, The Living End. And this is a compilation live album that they put out from the Warehouse Songs and Stories tour. And front back. And this one's got a lot of great songs on it, done live. New Day Rising, the version of New Day Rising on this thing is worth the price alone. It's got Sheena as a punk rocker for the last song. It's got In a Free Land, Data Control, What's Going On. Side 4 is really good. All the sides on this are good. It's got Target, From the Gut, Ice Cold Ice, Girl Who Lives on Heaven Hill, Divide and Conquer, Powerline. Damn, I forgot how good this thing is. Here's the little information sleeve that comes with it. Let's get that back in there. Here is what the LPs look like. And there's one thing that I got at the concert when I went and seen him in Las Vegas that I haven't shown because it was tucked away inside this. And the t-shirt. I don't know where that thing is. I really wish I did. But I don't know where my little Houstordu, either of them, I don't know where the Houstordu concert t-shirts are. They're lost in time over 54 years. I think I'm 54. Maybe I'm 55. Doesn't matter. Anyway, my age doesn't matter compared to this. HUSKER tour book. But this is for Europe. But they had it for sale at that little counter. I remember I spent all my money at that HUSKER show. I drove home broke from this thing. I'm so glad this didn't get lost. Maybe because it was something you don't wear. I think that's why it didn't get lost, is because it's something you don't wear. All right, let's put it back in the live album since it's a tour book from the live show. All right, another international compilation of HUSKER cover songs. This thing is called Case Closed. Something about the rainforest. This thing is not a must-have. It's I don't know. It's okay. It's got like 5 good songs on it out of 2 LPs. I'm not sure. The bands that are on this just aren't very creative. Let's not spend more time on it. Maybe if somebody wants $5 for it, it's worth picking up. This is kind of worth picking up. This is Do You Remember HUSKERdu, the early years, 1980 to 1982. And this thing has the 2 little 7 inches on it. That would be the reason why you'd want to pick this up. And it's got that record. Which one? This one. It's got this record on it. And then it's got 7 inches, and that's all it's got. Maybe it's got an alternate version here or there, but it's worth $8. This is a good $8 record. This is a very, very good record. It's not a masterpiece, but I'm sure if you see it in the record store and they want $20 for it, you'll be glad to pick it up if you dig HUSKERdu. And this thing is from June, July 1982, recorded in Redondo Beach, a place where I wish I lived. Oh, what am I saying? Detroit's fun. I went and saw Gary Newman last night, and I didn't have to drive very far. I got nothing to complain about. Is there anything in here? There's this. A lyric sheet with some kids playing a game. And the songs that make this thing the best. Not the best, but really good. From the Gut. Everything Falls Apart. Target. Gravity. Yeah, those are the good ones on this Everything Falls Apart HUSKERdu LP album. Here is HUSKERdu live from Portland, Oregon, 1981. And like I've said before, this thing is not a thrashy punk rock record. These songs are played with precision, a little bit of speed, and yeah, they're the old songs, but they're kind of slowed down, but the energy is still there for the Euphoria HUSKERdu. I don't know if it's a bootleg. Might be a bootleg. Is there anything in it? No, nothing in it. It's got a tight little sleeve here. Anyway, this is definitely worth buying. They charge a little bit of money for it. It's like $30. It's not worth 30 bucks. It's worth like 20. Well, what are you going to do? Anyway, this thing is really good. If you're into Houstordu, you will enjoy this baby. Alright, I am missing an album. I may have to pause this video and go get it. In fact, I'm going to have to. Okay, this is Houstordu Land Speed Record. In fact, I'm missing a couple Houstordu albums. Anyway, Houstordu Land Speed Record. This thing is a thrashy, noisy, punk rock madness blast. It's not one of my favorites, but it's definitely a must-have. And in my Myers bag are, it almost looks like it's spelled mujeres, is my Savage Young Do collection, our box set collection. This is not the one with the little special 7-inch with, I think that thing is called Extra Circus. This one doesn't have it. I didn't jump on it that quick. Anyway, it comes with a book, and it comes with tons of early Houstordu stuff. And it's worth picking up, but musically it's not really worth, it's heavy. It's not really worth the price you pay for it. It's one of those, again, what are you going to do? It's Houstordu. Okay, I got to pause this video. I have more Houstordu records. I'll be right back. Okay, I found them. Here we go. Let's burn through these. This one is Houstordu New Day Rising. A perfect thing. A perfect record. Every song on this thing is the best thing you've ever heard. That's all I got to say about this slab of perfection. Houstordu live at Camden Palace, London, May 14th, 1985. This one also is a perfect, wonderful record. That picture is not from this tour. That doesn't matter. Wow, is this record out of sight. Great live Houstordu record. Here is another Houstordu slab of perfection. This is an arcade. Everything on this is wonderful and perfect, just like New Day Rising. Here is a maxi single from the Candy Apple Grey album. This is the Don't Want to Know If You're Lonely. And on side 2, it's got All Work and No Play and cover song Helter Skelter. A must-have. And this is the last one, unless there's a Houstordu record that is hidden. Alright, here we go. This is the last one, but it's not the best one. This is Houstordu Spin Radio Show. This is live from 1985, and this one's an okay recording. And it's got Don't Want to Know If You're Lonely on it, a live version of that, which is kind of rare to hear. Other than that, it's just a basic 1985 Houstordu show from probably St. Paul. And it's not bad. It's fun to listen to. Alright, here's the very best Houstordu album ever. Or not album, record. Far from an album, this is 8 Miles High. This 7-inch is the best thing they've ever done. I don't think anybody will argue. Their cover version of this song by Crosby, Clark, and McGuinn is just the best. You'll never hear a song better than Houstordu singing 8 Miles High. That is the end of this video. I got more to do. Goodbye.